A food delivery service recently announced a new pure veg food delivery option, a move that seems logical given the substantial number of vegetarians in India. However, this announcement was met with outrage from the usual suspects, the so-called progressive left. I mean, seriously? The same people who are all about saving animals are now mad at those who just want to stick to eating veggies? Yup. According to leftist logic, eating pav bhaji is casteist and divides Indian society, while eating beef curry is progressive pro-max. But let's pause for a moment. How can the consumption of vegetarian food be accused of fostering casteism and societal divisions? This assertion becomes even more perplexing when we consider another dietary practice, halal food. For those who are unfamiliar, food is considered halal only when it's slaughtered by a Muslim in the name of Allah, is blessed by a Maulvi, and of course is cooked by a Muslim. Most of all, it should not come into any contact whatsoever with haram food. Halal utensils also need to be kept separate from utensils used by non-Muslims. It is a set of strict guidelines that dictate everything from the slaughter process to the handling of utensils. On the other hand, pure veg food items do not need to be sourced only from Hindus, do not have to be blessed by a Hindu priest, and doesn't have to be cooked strictly by a Hindu. It merely needs to be kept separate from meat in order to respect the sentiments of vegetarians. Yet, somehow, pure veg is labelled as casteist and discriminatory, while 100% halal gets a pass. Is it just me, or does halal seem a bit socially, culturally and economically exclusionary? For example, all the big popular fast food chains in the country serve halal meat, and since it can only be supplied by Muslim butchers, this practice economically oppresses butchers of other religions from making a living, especially the minority Sikhs and Christians. But I bet that we won't hear a single word about this from the left, which otherwise pretends to care oh so deeply about the minorities. Because if they really did so, then they would perhaps respect the dietary practices of two of the smallest minorities of India, Buddhists and Jains, for whom this pure veg food delivery is practically a godsend. And what about halal delivery services? Aren't they equally discriminatory? But I can almost hear what the progressive left would be thinking. A halal delivery service delivers blessings, while a pure veg delivery service delivers caste discrimination. But hey, I forgot. In India, you are not allowed to question what the second biggest majority does. Questioning the secular status quo is about as welcome as a vegan at a barbecue. So in conclusion, vegetarian food is casteist, and halal food is... Before you go, like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.